Buena gente, ¿qué hay? Sean bienvenidos a nuestro canal. Estamos acá con Mike Stewart, la leyenda ahí está aquí. Vamos a hacer un video análisis de Bodyboard. Yo sé que lo conocen, no necesita mucha introducción. Es una leyenda básicamente, el Bodyboard en persona. Y nada, ahora vamos a analizar unos clips ahí para ver qué es lo que está haciendo en la ola, qué es lo que está pensando. Sé que les interesa mucho y nada, se viene. Say hi to the camera, Mike.
Hi, camera.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh yes. So yes, we're going to start with this actual bomb. It's La Cosa, right? You surf this one. Let's watch it. You surf this wave. It was pretty huge wave, like middle airdrop right there. Insane, huh?
Yeah. I think that the thing about this wave is how intense it is at the takeoff. Like these bombs are coming in.
Yes.
And you know your first really feeling is not to go because it doesn't look that rideable. But you just have to swing and pull the trigger and just do it. And so once you kind of make the commitment and start really paddling in hard, yeah, then it just, you have to scoop and get a line going. In this case, I got the line going, and then.
How was that airdrop look?
Yeah, I mean, there's the thing about this wave that is really interesting to me is that the end bowl is always a little different, like how the wave comes through there and hits the shallow, various weird anomalies to that reef. And so in this case it was I didn't really know how best to approach it, so I just sometimes you can kind of fly through it, and so I just figured I'd try to get some air and just kind of avoid all the chop and chaos of the crazy lip situation, and just kind of fly through that and just avoid it and then kind of hop over it.
Wait,
so,
when you were paddling towards this wave, did you know that it was gonna be like a good one, or were you like?
No, you never really know. Like
okay.
at this break, it's every wave is kind of a gamble, but it seems like the bigger ones are a little bit more rideable than the smaller ones. The smaller ones, from my experience, have a tendency to really pinch hard.
Yeah.
And it's harder to make them.
How was the paddle like? Was it too much water? Like, was it difficult to get into the wave itself? Like,
yeah, really, it was pretty. There's a lot of water moving. It's lunging really quickly.
Yeah.
So it's going really fast, and so you got to paddle really hard to get in. And
yeah, it looks like you were looking at dragging your legs right away, like using them really hard, right?
Yeah, I was scooping and trying to get a line as fast as possible because I felt pretty deep.
How was that airdrop? Like, did you thought it was like everything was lost by there, or not really?
Yeah, you just kind of Hail Mary. Like, I had no idea what would end up happening, but yeah, that one worked out okay. So sometimes you do that and you know it's just chaos, but that one,
yeah,
that one kind of like it seemed to work out pretty well.
Insane, huh?
Seemed like the right approach to that situation, because that section right there was getting really warbly, and sometimes if it's super warbly like that, your board can hit a chop or something, and then you can lose speed or pop up, or any number of things can happen that you just won't be able to make the wave. And I really wanted to make that wave because it was pretty heavy.
That was a pretty good spin too. I mean, speed, sick one.
Yeah.
Okay, moving into the next wave. Okay, so here we have one of my personal favorite waves of all time. I think this is a literal masterpiece of a wave. Like, this was perfect. Was this okay, let's watch the wave first of all. This is the wave. Okay, so Mike goes, this is Flopos by the way, he spins, he has like little barrel time right there, like a lot of barrel time. Then he was like with a sick bottom turn, and he just launches into there with a sick invert into the rocks. Insane. One of the most insane rides of all times for sure, right Mike? Was it, how many points did you give you for this?
I think I got a nine pointer for that. And I don't know, I mean, I think Chico was mentioning, he said he probably should have thrown a 10 at it. And for that wave, it's like, and that day it was probably, so it was high score. But, you know, this is a situation, right? Like, this is why I love competition so much, is that it just pushes you so hard. And so I knew, you know, I was up against Ben Player. Ben is such a formidable competitor and rider that I knew I had to, like, I always have to bring my best out, and that's what I love about competition, is it brings the best. And so when you compete against the best guys, you get pushed the hardest.
And this is what happens.
And so this is something I had been eyeballing, like I was looking at various competitive advantages in the wave, and I saw nobody was really pocket spinning before the barrel.
Yes.
So the idea was like, okay, let's see if I can fit a pocket spin in.
Right there.
Yeah, and so I kind of wait a little bit, and then I do it, and then I almost don't make it because it's the thing about this wave is it's pretty tight at the beginning, so it's really hard to spin in.
Yeah.
Like if you notice, like see that, like it kind of hits.
Yeah,
my
you know,
leg,
flopos, like, you know, doing this is like
Yes.
really impossible. Like you need so much ability to make this happen. Like,
yeah, it was pretty
insane.
tricky. So that like, and I like the way that felt. Like it was good. Like I compressed well in the first rotation part, so I spun tight in the bowl, and it was actually a move that I had done a long time ago. Like
yes.
spinning down the face at pipe before, like on a pretty critical. I needed a score, and same thing, you know, competition pushing me. So the next part of this was pretty basic. The wave dictated the next thing, which was just to pull in. And then, you know, one thing that's interesting about this wave also is it's got this really intense, shallow end section.
Yes.
And it really has a lot of energy that converges right there. And I wouldn't say it was necessarily my intention that I would be hitting it exactly where that energy converged.
On the perfect, like.
Yeah, but that's what ended up happening. And so right where that energy converged, I applied, you know, I aired against it. And
So much air, man.
Yeah. I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't expect to get catapulted like that. But again, you know, that wave's got so much energy, and that end bowl was like had so much push that it just like flung me. And as soon as I was in the air, I'm like, okay, I gotta hold on. Like whatever I gotta do, I gotta hold on to this. So I like brought it around, and I'm in a really awkward spot, like on the way down here.
Yes.
But I'm just like, okay, I gotta hold on no matter what. So I landed pretty awkwardly and held on the best I could, and then the wave just really just kind of pushed me. It's got so much power, just kind of pushed me out.
Yeah, because that's what wash is like really like powerful, you know, like getting through that, it's like really difficult too. Like not even like making the move, it's like it's its own like accomplishment too, you know.
Yeah, but being able to ride out like this, and it's pretty shallow. Like this strategy has not worked out for me a lot of times where I'm trying to you know make of the move, and so I land, I keep going, and I'm trying to, you know, demonstrate control, etc. So a lot of times I'll get washed up the rocks and just totally eat it, you know.
Yes.
But in this case, I knew I just had to hold on, otherwise that would have, you know, I probably would have got like not anywhere near the high score. So you know, I would have probably just got scored for the spin in the barrel and not the air move. But the fact that I held on, it kind of completed the whole ride, and I came out okay. Like I came out relatively quick, and then
that was insane. That was insane. Okay, let's watch this one more time. It was actually insane. This is one for the record book, so kids, take note on this. Perfect spin on the pocket of the wave, then like a pretty deep barrel, and then just launching into there as if you were like an airplane or something. That was insane, man. Insane.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, that's again, that's what I like about competition. It just pushes you so hard, you know.
Okay, let's go to the next clip then. Okay, so here we have another Flopos, Chile Flopos clip. Let's watch this, Mike. Yeah, pretty.
Yeah, so this wave was kind of set up, and it was
insane. Insane.
Yeah, it was.
That was so technical.
Yeah, sick. It was pretty. The wave itself was really set up. So.
Yes.
You know, actually Ben Player again was involved in this where he
was,
he was on the outside. So, oh, go my sick reverse air ball, and as soon as I took off, I kind of saw what he was talking about. Like,
yes.
I think he saw the potential in that wave before I did, and so when I started taking off, I saw what he was talking about. I'm like, yeah, sick, you're right. And so.
Was this free surfing?
Yeah, this was a free surf before the event started, and so
this was like one of the insiders one, right? Yeah, you
yeah,
have
it's
to
kind of
like
like I had to paddle pretty hard. If you look, it's pretty far inside.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you catch a chip shot on the outside.
What about that line? Like, why didn't you go into the barrel? You already knew that you were going to that like. Did you see the ramp already? Like,
I was looking for the ramp.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I saw the ramp forming up.
Look, you. Oh my gosh, you're so far up. That over there, like right there's really shallow. You know, like you people at home, you don't understand how gnarly doing this is. Like, there's like the rocks are right there. You know, this is like you need to be just too much on point to like get this completed, you know. It was an insane ride too.
Yeah, so the wave does most of the work in this. Is as long as you meet it, you know, you got to meet it with power and speed. And so
what about the landing?
Yeah, landing was perfect, right on top of the wave, and then I just kind of like rode over the top. So it was like I didn't land back on the face exactly. I landed kind of on the top of the wave, but then I just like.
It's a full rotation though.
Yeah.
Full rotation. Look, just facing forward and just in there. Did you scare? Not really.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Perfect landing.
Yeah.
Right there. Insane. Right in front of the rocks. That was the video for today. So fue el video de hoy. Yeah, tell people to subscribe to the channel.
Well, subscribe to the channel.
Oh yeah, and follow Science Bodyboards.
Bodyboard.
Yeah, Science Bodyboard, gyro, everything, you know, Mike Stewart, the man itself. And nos vemos en el próximo video, gente. Gracias por ver.